Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am giving you an update on my August Infinity Nikki progress. This is based on the 1.8 patch as well. We are just about to go into the 1.9 patch with the housing system, which I'm very excited about because one of my favourite things is decorating and customizing. It's been a bit frustrating with Infinity Nikki not giving us much information on how we go about crafting our furniture items, etc. Because I did watch a video where the marketing person from Infinity Nikki was being interviewed. It's on the IGN, I think it's IGN channel on YouTube. If you check, it's one of the latest video. And he went into the housing system. He did tell us some of it that I didn't know, which is going to be a heart-shaped island in the sky. We're going to be able to do a lot of customization on the whole island, not just inside the house. We're going to have to customize the actual house. So I think it's going to be very customizable, which is excellent news because, a lot of the other games I play with these features that are, I find it quite difficult to do everything I want to do within the game because sometimes it's quite restrictive, or the way you go about building things is difficult, but it seems like it's going to be quite easy to be able to customize the island. Not much information's been given on how we go about crafting these items. All that they've said is that you take a photo of an object and then you can get the blueprint from it. But is that every object? Is that a selected range of objects? Once you get the blueprint, I'm sure you're going to need open world resources to craft the items. So that's where I think a lot of exploration is going to have to come in to gather up all these items and resources, to craft the items. So yeah, not much information. They're very tight-lipped, I've noticed, Infinity Nikki, about, things. But anyway, we will see on Monday because we've only got... It's the 30th of August today, so we've only got a day or two to wait. So I will be jumping on that on Monday and checking the whole thing out. And I hope it's clear on how we go about doing this. But I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this. So let's get into my progress. I know that it's also a music theme as well, which is going to be exciting. I've saved some videos on YouTube about the outfits and stuff. At this point, I haven't watched them, so I have no idea. I haven't seen the 1.9 update outfits, but I will catch up on that over the weekend. And so yeah, let's get into the video. So let's just check on how we got on with the banner. So in my last video, I did say that I was going to spend money to get this outfit because I loved it, but I decided not to spend money on the game. I just ended up didn't want to, because there's other games that have big updates coming that I'd rather spend the money on at present. And also, I did think about once you've kind of been to an area. I mean, you can only ride that dragon in that area. So if you think about it, once you've completed things in those areas, how often are you going to go back to that area and need to ride the dragon? Do you know what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong. I may just be forgetting whether you can use that dragon outside of that area or not. I can't remember. But either way, I decided against spending money because I just feel like I would have had to spend quite a lot of money to get this outfit, and I just didn't want to. So anyway, let's see. I only got 3 items. I got the main piece that I can see. Where I can't show, like, highlight on here which piece I got. But if you look where there's a yellow tick, those are the items that I got, which is the actual main top. I didn't get the dress part. I do like I don't know what that's called. But so I got but it comes under the top category. So I got the top part of it. The horns I got, and I think those are the arm things. I think they're the arm things. So I got the arm thing. So I got 3 of them. It would have been nice to actually get the dress to go underneath the top, but alas, we didn't get that. And I do like the shoes. I did love this outfit. It's a shame. And I actually grinded out. I really tried hard to get enough to wish as much as possible on the outfit. Like every time I got enough wishes, I was wishing on it, but it takes so many wishes to actually obtain the whole of the outfit or most of the outfit, and I just the content for the patch didn't give enough to pull for that outfit. So I do find that it's a bit, I mean, like I'm not that bothered, but you know, there are people that are playing this free to play and, you know, are playing it for the outfits. And it's not easy for free to play players, and especially younger players that are probably playing this, that don't have a lot of money to spend. They're just not going to be able to get a lot of the full outfits because you just can't do it on free to play on this game. You know, you're not going to get very far with the 5-star outfits without spending money, unfortunately. So anyway, but I think the housing system is going to, you know, kind of make up for stuff, but that also depends on you know, how much of the housing system is going to be free to play as well. That's another thing that we need to find out. Is, are there going to be any, I'm sure they're going to have furniture that's behind a paywall, you know, special items. They're going to obviously use that to make money, which is fair enough. But they should also make sure that they're providing enough free to play content for free to play players. You know, anyway, let's crack on. But that is my thoughts on the upcoming patch. Let's have a look. I haven't shown my exploration on the map. I can't remember if I haven't showed my exploration on the map at all. So let's have a look at my exploration because that's obviously important for the game. So we are in Flora Wish, and so this is how I'm done. So I'm 55 out of 70 for the Whim Stars, and we've got what are those things called? I can't even remember. You know, because I complete so much of the so the little things. So sorry, because I literally complete a lot of the Infinity Nikki content really quickly, and then I just move on and then I forget. But let's just run over so we don't go into the maps really. So Wishfield, we are at Memorial Mountains. I've got all the Whim Stars, and then I'm 23 out of 31 for the other ones. Flora Wish, 55 out of 70. We're doing quite well in the Flora Wish. So yeah, we need to do some more completion. I do like the fact that Infinity Nikki have a interactive map. And I can sync it because I play this on controller via my iPad Pro, and that works out really nicely with using it. And then I just, on my phone, I just use the interactive map and sync my progress. I do love that feature, so they killed it with that. Breezy Meadow, 36 out of 96. We're not doing too great over there. We could do some exploration there. Stoneville, hardly touched. Abandoned District needs a good lot of work. So we've got a lot of grinding to do. And if the housing system's based on a lot of open world resources, then we need to get to exploring. Serenity Island and the latest island. So, you know, we did get quite a bit done, but 389 is quite a lot for that little area. They've got a lot of, I think they put a lot of those things around. I can't remember what they're called, but 513 is a lot to have to go and look for. But anyway, I digress. So that is my exploration progress without having to really go over all the maps. So that's that. The Sea of Stars, I don't really go here, to be honest, and I don't. There's no exploration. Like, you don't collect. I don't think you collect anything here. You just ring the bell and all that. I don't think. Like, tell me if you do, but I don't go and ring the bell. I don't do anything here. I don't collect anything to do with the Sea of Stars. Like, it's an area that I'm really not interested in. So that's my exploration progress, and then so I didn't put on everything, but this is what this looks like. On what I did get is so pretty. I'm so gutted that I didn't get the actual dress, but if it reruns, I don't think it will rerun because it's kind of like a patch theme. I think that is it, but it's so pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. Then we got that hair. I don't know where that hair is from, but I think it's from this patch, from the island. But I do like this hair as well. It looks very nice. One of my favourite. Then we got the top, obviously, the free top, which I do like the t-shirt. It's nice and casual. You know, you can pair that with a skirt, some trousers and whatever. And then, obviously, we've got the outfit for the actual that you was given to do when you're doing all the quests and things. And then we got the arm things. Let's have a look at the arm stuff. The arm stuff, and what else was it? Oh, the horns, that was it. Where would they be, those horns? Let's have a look. Did we get any makeup for her? I think we did get some makeup actually. Obviously you get some makeup when you win the pools, but I couldn't tell you. What's this? So we got gilding long contact lenses. So we got the contact lenses. They look quite pretty. Let's just save those on her. Then we got, I know I got the lips. So I got the lipstick and one other thing I can't remember. Is it this? No. What's that? Yes, that's the contact lenses she's actually got on. The lips, I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? Orange Mist. But I do like that one, so we're just gonna put that. Okay, so I'm not sure how to, oh, here we go. So we got that. So we'll put that on because we're gonna see how it looks. And then where's those little arm things? Gloves. Is it the gloves? Bear with me while I look for the gloves, whatever it is. So it's not there. That's that. Just going on one by one. Where are the glove stuff? Is it here? I think it's here. Nope, that's Eureka's. There we go, we found it. Probably at the bottom. No. I think it's the gloves. Obviously 5-star stuff is at the top. Here they are. I think that's it. Yes. Is it? I think so, or it might not be. I don't know. I don't think that's them. Then it's not gloves. I don't know what it is that I got. No, I don't think so. I don't know what it was that I got then. They're something to do with the arms, but I don't know if that is them or not because they're sure they had red on them. I don't know. I think that's from the previous outfit, to be honest with you. I don't know. Anyway, let's confirm. Let's go. Right, so let's look at these horns. I mean, you know, you need the whole outfit, but yeah, goes with the top. But then, because I haven't got the rest of the outfit, I mean, what exactly am I going to be? What exactly am I going to, you know, use this whole thing for? But anyway, it's all cute. So that's the exploration. That's how I got on with the banner. And let me see what else there is. Oh yeah, events and things. So let's see how we got on with the actual stuff. So we got this one. I didn't really do a lot of all of these bits and bobs. Complete the last 4. I mean, I find all of this very tiring. So I don't genuinely get round to doing all of this. It's just a lot to do. So total of freestylist. I mean, I could run around and do some of this, but it's pointless because at the end of the day, I think the prize for this, or the reward for this, is the bamboo scroll, which, do I really want that? Not bothered about it. Fragrance branch, we're nearly there on the fragrance branch, I think, so I could over the weekend do some of this to get the fragrance branch, but am I that bothered about a fragrance branch? Not really. Oh, it's the outfit, isn't it? Do I like that outfit? Not really, but because we're nearly there, I might just grind just to kind of get it. Do some easy tasks to get it. So we're nearly there on that one, so maybe I'll do that over the weekend. There's 2 days left. I'm sure I can get that in the next 2 days. This one, I just think, look, there's just not enough time to do that one. So I'm gonna do the Fleeting Dreams, and then we are so how much have I done? Well, I showed you how much I got, so I'm not gonna have time to do much on that. I did do quite a bit of this. I'm gonna finish this off because I made an effort to do this at least because obviously the rewards. So I didn't do these because they were locked, but now that they're open, I'm gonna finish up those. So we're gonna finish those up. So the plan is, over the next 2 days, to finish up what I'm doing is to finish up Where Are the Gifties, get this outfit, and what's this? And try to get this completed as well. Yeah, so there's a few things to be getting on with before the next patch, you know. I mean, let's just try to get as much done as we can, but not stress about it. So that's that. And then we've got, I don't know if anyone is actually doing the Starlit Pursuits. Let me know if you actually do all this and co-op stuff. I mean, I do have in-game friends, but I haven't really, I'm in the UK, so I think the people that, I don't know if the people that I'm friends with are in the UK or not. The fortune sticks, let's do our fortune. I do like doing this each day. So we've got, with Crystal Heart, I face the moon. It's silver light keeps the earth in tune. Row a boat, tangerine, angry. Nice. So we close that. So we've done today's draw. Let's collect the rewards. We got the Eureka rewards. Nice. So that's that. So we did complete that, and you saw me complete it. The rainbow coloured gift, haven't done any of that. Mirror crown, as you can see, I've done my mirror crown stuff as much as I can. I did start doing this but didn't finish it. So to add to the things that I said I was going to do over the weekend, I'm also going to do this, finish up this as well, ink meets colour. So yeah, I'm going to put a little to-do list together to finish up things in Infinity Nikki. So that is the main event stuff that I've actually, the progress with that. Then we've got, let's see my quest. So I've completed all the active main quests. So when I say I was grinding out Infinity Nikki, you might be thinking, well, I can see you haven't done much. But what I meant was, I have like the ink meets thing. I've done quite a bit of that, so I need to go and do some of that. I've done the main quest, which was quite long, so I completed all of that. I always complete the main quest all the time. Then I done any exclusive quests, they're all done. So I've cleared the main tab and the exclusive tab. I cleared up my world tab as well because there was a few more on here. If you see my last video, there was a few more on here. This one I need to do. I think with this one, I don't know what my problem is. Like last month, the problem was fighting that boss for the quest, for the main quest. Quest. I actually, because of my controller situation, I bought a new controller, finding it difficult to use it in Infinity Nikki, so I'm now using my old controller. I said I was going to get my old controller out, and I did. I'm using my old controller. I beat the boss within like the first time. Like I would just beat the boss basically. It was a tricky one though, I'm not gonna lie, but I beat the boss with the old controller quite quickly and got through that, as you can see, because everything's cleared and done. It was Sovereign. I also did I beat the Sovereign of the Fresh, because that was on my goals. I'll have to check that. What else was? Yeah, anyway, so I cleared that up. So I have done some of these. I did some of these. So, but so I've tried to clear each area. So I've got to do this one. Did I do that? Yeah, so I went to do this photo, and I need to look up a video, but I was like, what exactly am I trying to, I couldn't see it, the Octopat Spitting Essence Orbs, couldn't see it. So I need to go back and do that. So I'm going to do that as well over the weekend. That's going to be part of my to-do list as well, so I can clear the Breezy Meadow random quests up to date. Then we've got Stonewoods. Then I'm going to start in September. It's going to be on my goals to clear all the Wishfield Stonewoods random quests. So we can clear all of these during September. And then we've got Wishing Woods. So yeah, we've got quite a few there. So if I can get Stonewoods and Wishing Woods completed in September, which it's doable, I'll be happy, because I would like to clear down this tab as well. I mean, the content in Infinity Nikki's not hard to clear down, do you know what I mean? So it's just a matter of putting enough time into doing it. What else was I going to show? So yeah, I was going to show. So to see whether I did beat the Sovereign, the last Sovereign, did I? Or maybe not. Let's check. Sovereign of the Fresh. Did I beat her? Yeah, I did. So I got her, and let me just check on that, make sure. Yeah, so she's done. No, I didn't beat her because I haven't got a tick. So I still haven't beat her. Did I actually try? Yeah, I think I did go back and try, and I couldn't do it. I've got to do this. It's this little sprite here, or Faye. Is it a sprite? So annoying. I can't remember if I actually went and did it. I'm sure I did, and I haven't beat her. So I need to go back to Tammy Bow, try to do it, because I did glue up some outfits and I've been collecting bubbles as well, and then see if I lose, see where I'm short, because it gives you a summary. Then I need to go and glow up some items where I'm short, and then try again. I need to beat her. I need to beat her, and then I would have done all the Sovereigns of the Fresh. So that is that, and I think that's all we're gonna go over, to be honest, because I don't want the video to be too long. So that was my Infinity Nikki update. Let me know how you got on with patch 1.8, and let's see how we go with patch 1.9. So I'll be back next month to share my September progress and the 1.9 update and how I've got on with my housing system. I'm beyond excited for the housing system. Literally can't wait, and especially if I'm sure we're going to get quite a lot of a range of by the sounds of it, it sounds like we're going to get a good old range of things to put in our house and outside. It's going to be so cute. I can't wait. So yeah, it's all exciting. So yeah, comment below what you thought of this video. Please give it a like, subscribe if you like to see my monthly updates on my games. And like I say, I'll be back with more Infinity Nikki content in September, it'll be September, either at the end of September or the very start of October. I think, no, the next video for Infinity Nikki is going to be the 7th of, they're always going to be on a Sunday, and Infinity Nikki ones are usually the first Sunday of the month, so it's likely to be in October. Not 7th, I can't remember, but it's going to be, the September update will be the first Sunday of October, I think, or the very end of September. So I'll see you then. In the meantime, you can enjoy some. If you play any of these games, you can also enjoy my monthly updates, which I do the same thing for Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, and Disney Dreamlight Valley. And my next video on here is Disney Dreamlight Valley for next week. So if you're interested in that, even if you don't play the game, you just want to see what's going on the different games, feel free to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and bye bye bye.